fight coming up next. And if you keep up with current events in the wrestling world, this one's gonna raise an eyebrow. It's Gene Snitsky of the Ferrantino group facing, yes, Andrade El Idolo. I said what I said.
The next contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Matthew James Ferrantino from Nesquehaling, Pennsylvania, weighing 290 pounds, Gene Snitsky.
Little Snitsky here of the Snitsky-Sullivan combination, along with MJ Ferrantino. Oh, he is a big boy, isn't he? Oh, well, he's going up against Andrade El Idolo in his first RWL matchup, and yeah, it's kind of crazy to think Andrade is here in RWL when he just basically disappeared from AEW television a couple of weeks ago and hasn't been seen since. Him and Jimmy Hoffa must be hiding in the same place.
And his opponent making his RWL debut from Mexico, weighing 230 pounds, Andrade El Idolo.
Normally, I would tell Tex that he has some splaining to do, but joining us to help us understand it all, our WNL CEO Colin O'Toole, the man who made it happen.
Yes, I mean everyone knows by now, Andrade is contractually barred from competing anywhere in the world for a year from the date of his firing several weeks ago. How's it possible?
Thank you kindly, boys. Real quick, let me say you're doing just the best job hosting Snarl. Nah, Andrade, it's true. For a whole year, he's kind of what you'd call blacklisted. But my friends, this is our WL, and anyone could show up at any time. In fact, this is the one place in the world that he can compete and not be in breach of contract. So I made the deal, and Mr. Andrade will likely join us for Memphis Million years.
Well now, if that don't answer everybody's questions, what will? But anyway, Andrade making his debut here in RWL, going up against Big Bad Gene Snitsky. Well, let's be honest, I really do not like his odds. I do, however, love the hell out of his theme music.
And so, friends, there is your explanation and justification for the presence of Mr. Andrade. Thanks for the minute, Tex. I've got work back in the office. Wallace here's gotta get ready for his interview, so we'll just leave you and Mr. Bianco here to business.
Thanks, Colin. All right, we're off. Snitsky shoves Andrade down. Snitsky moves in a boot to the face to Andrade El Idolo. MJ Ferrantino looking pretty confident already. Woohoo! Reverse Russian leg sweep face first into the mat. Andrade rounded up by Snitsky or hurled halfway across the ring. Andrade said, hey, wait a minute now. Gets himself back inside the ring, gets a hold of Gene Snitsky, whips him to the far left corner. Snitsky turned around by Andrade. There's a hard right hand. A kick to the midsection, followed up with another one.
I know I've been kind of quiet, Tex, but I'm just astounded that Andrade found his way to our WL.
Well, hey, you heard Colin. Well, here we go. Here's the first cover. One. Oh, nope. Not even a one. Snitsky rolls to the outside. Moves in on Andrade. There's a fireman's carry. Snitsky gets a hold of Andrade, front cradle. Fall away slam. Oh, man. Andrade out here on the apron.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, wow. Still going to be a great card. Look at this off the top rope. Andrade with a drop kick to Gene Snitsky. Followed up with another one that doesn't take him down. Andrade gets a hold of him. Ooh, slams him center ring right in the heart of the logo. Snitsky back up on his feet real quick. Dragon sleeper on Andrade. turns it around into a neckbreaker. Snitsky with a stomp to the face of Andrade El Idolo and another to the chest. Andrade back up, running boot to the face from Gene Snitsky. Oh man, Snitsky. Woo! There's a reverse elbow from Andrade, taking Snitsky down. The Hurricane Rana, and Andrade quickly trying to take control of this matchup. Drags Snitsky center, goes for another cover. One, not even one. Gene Snitsky making his way back to a standing position, a boot to the face from Andrade El Idolo. Oh man. Well, performing not too badly so far. Hard shot to the midsection from Snitsky. Down he goes. Snitsky rounds him up, lines up the arm. Takes him for a little bit of a walk. Oh, look at this. Snitsky walking the ropes here. Boom! There's a crack to the shoulder to Andrade. Snitsky covered. 1, 2. Oh, damn close. A 2 count for Gene Snitsky. And Andrade losing the momentum here. There's a Hurricane Rana. He's trying to get it back quick. Out to the floor goes Snitsky. And in hot pursuit comes Andrade. Swinging a miss from Snitsky. Wrap around neck breaker from Andrade on the outside with Willie Johnson already counting. Snitsky shoved into the ring steps. Andrade rounds him up again. Snitsky counters him. Andrade counters with a jaw jacker. Snitsky counters again with a kick. Andrade counters with a kick. Swing and a miss. There's a kick from Snitsky. Andrade rolled towards the timekeeper's area. Snitsky makes his way back inside the ring. Willie Johnson continuing to count. Andrade El Idolo on the outside. Snitsky restarts the count. Comes back out after him. Misses with the overhand right. Connects with a boot to the face. Andrade quickly back up. Quickly rolled back inside the ring by Gene Snitsky. Swing and a miss with the kick. Andrade gets a hold of him, whips Snitsky to the ropes. Nice toss from Andrade, running boot to the face. To Andrade, a blatant chokey from Gene Snitsky. MJ Ferrantino rallying the folks here in Albany. Man, what a powerhouse stable this guy's got now. All the way slam from Snitsky to Andrade. He is losing control of this hot, quick, and in a hurry. There's a counter to the midsection. Andrade quickly back up, misses with the dropkick. Gene Snitsky gets a hold of him, has him up over the shoulder. Quick counter from Andrade, inverted DDT.
He's got a knack for fast counters.
And Andrade quickly turning this one back around. All the way up topside. Oh, look at this, turns himself around. Oh, catches a couple of knees on the high-risk maneuver. Snitsky back up to a standing position. Andrade quickly counters with some kicks. Elbow to the midsection from Snitsky. He's got him up. Takes him to the far left corner. Hit first, snake eyes into the turnbuckle. Andrade quickly back up. Quickly caught up by Snitsky. Counter from Andrade. A knee to the midsection. Snitsky whipped to the ropes. Another reverse elbow. Taking Gene Snitsky down to the mat. Snitsky on the apron. Andrade catches the shoulder. Snitsky with a roll-up. Look at this. 1, 2. Another close call for Andrade El Idolo. There's an elbow from Andrade. There's that beautiful toss again. Nicely done. There's a shot from Snitsky. Misses with the shoulder. Quickly rolls back up. He is fast. Slam face first into the canvas. Andrade covers again. 1, 2. Again, no dice. 2 count for Snitsky. Ferrantino watching closely. Andrade rolls him towards center. Gets a hold of the hands. Woo! Nice judo toss from Andrade El Idolo. Snitsky comes back in after a reset. Andrade drives a knee into his back. Oh, man.
And again, Andrade tips the scales in his favor. Wowzers.
Andrade gathers up Snitsky, another Hurricane Rana. Snitsky rolls out for another reset. Now a little game of musical ropes between the two. Andrade back inside the ring. Snitsky, he's got him. Here he goes. He's measuring the weight and all the way up for the vertical suplex. Oh, man. This one's gone back and forth quite a bit. Andrade trying to get stood up, trying to figure it all out. What the hell happened? Counter, Snitsky into the corner. Snitsky counters with an elbow. And a running DDT for Andrade. Man, this match has been a hot one. Snitsky pitches Andrade El Idolo to the outside. Pulls himself out after him. Gets him back inside the ring before the count can get out of hand. Snitsky rounds him up. Oof, ooh, there's a shoulder. We've seen this before. He's stalking Andrade here. He's got the boozle. After this, Andrade quick with the counter. Snitsky counters with an arm grab. The neck breaker denied. One arm slam does the trick. Got to give it to Andrade. He's giving Snitsky a tough time. Ooh, hard right hand, and ooh, down he went. Gene Snitsky in control of things, and the fans know it. Andrade on the ropes. Snitsky drapes him over the middle rope. Drives a knee into the back. Oh, man. Andrade's blowing it. Oh. Snitsky.
Didn't nail the landing.
No, that one didn't connect. He might have hurt himself doing that one. Ferrantino egging him on just the same. Keep it coming, he says. Snitsky lines up the arm again. Going up to the... Oh, here we go again. He's going to walk the ropes one more time. And into the shoulder breaker to Andrade. Down he goes. Snitsky covers. 1, 2.
Oh, come on, ref.
Shut up. Oh, Snitsky's mad. Oh, that was almost a 3, but Andrade, there we go. Gene Snitsky puts in the claw on Andrade. And that's it. Willie Johnson's ringing the bell. This one is over. Gene Snitsky puts out the lights for good on Andrade El Idolo in his debut.
The time, 9 minutes and 52 seconds. Andrade declared unable to continue by the referee. Your winner by knockout, Gene Snitsky.
Well, how do you like that? Gene Snitsky putting out the lights for Andrade with that brain pop. Man, Snitsky's back with a vengeance these days, huh?
Let's focus on Andrade in his debut, and the take-home on that. He didn't exactly flounder. He fought hard to slow Snitsky down. He even had him in trouble at some points. But he just didn't have the stamina to maintain the attack. Snitsky just finished him off when he got caught off guard.
When we return, Wally Cardell with Babs Beckwith right after this.